to fix things. And like all of us got issues and we all got things that happen in our life. We have to think about some of us stuff that we're trying to fix and we want it to be perfect and we want to get it all together. Sometimes we need those creases or cutouts in our lives so that others can come to us. People won't come to folks that they think like, man, maybe they're just too perfect. Everybody can't be the edge. We have to have some pieces that are cut out so there's something we can work with. And so throughout our little bit of morning time and a little bit of quick speech, that what I want you guys to make sure you understand is you got to enjoy you. You got to enjoy who you are at any time. Anytime somebody come up to you and say something to you that they think, hey, I don't like the way you are. You go, man, you ain't got to be me. So all you got to do is be yourself, right? And so most of us with the PAL program, there was a selection process. And man, aren't you glad that PAL don't pick people the way the rest of the other people pick people? That we pick people that help. And you should know that, man, you were selected for a specific reason. And not because you were the greatest sports person, not because you were that popular, and not because you were the tallest or whatever, but because you were the most caring. And so you guys are here for that specific reason. And you got to know that, man, there's something great about a person that's picked for the right reasons and for the right purpose. And so we got a little special guest that's going to help me speak and present today, a young man named Myles. He's got a special message, and we're going to give him some time. Don't give it up for him. He's just going to share some
Well, hey, good morning, everyone. I hope y'all are having a great day, start to your day. I'm Myles Hutchison, and I go to Vista Ridge High School. I'm actually a freshman. I know you might not be able to trust me, I'm a freshman, but I hope, I just want to tell you a little quick story. For me, life right now, life is amazing. Life is, I'm happy, I'm playing basketball, I'm living life. But it's not always been like that. See, when, 6 years ago when I was in second grade, I was diagnosed with a very rare blood disease. And it was very rare and it was, very fatal. And, there was a slim chance I would make it. And so I didn't really have enough blood to clog up if I ever fell or if I ever got injured. So I was in a hospital bed for the whole spring break. And so what got me through this tough time was, my family, my family, my friends, the patience of my doctors, and most importantly, God. And, through this tough time, my parents wanted to donate me blood, but their blood didn't work. Like, it just wouldn't work for me. So someone out there, I don't know who, and I, sadly won't ever know who, but someone donated me blood, and that is the reason why I am the person I am today. And I remember in my hospital bed asking my dad, who donated me this so I can repay him with anything I could do. And he told me, son, there's no way we could figure that out. And that just crushed me. I wanted to know so badly. But right then and there, I made a deal with myself that whoever I see in my lifetime, that I'm gonna treat them like they're the person that donated me the blood and the reason I am today. So whenever you see someone, treat them like they did something crucial, something so important that they've done to you, the reason you are the way you are. Because you guys are all so amazing. And what y'all do as pals to help kids that, don't have maybe the family support, maybe don't have the things that we have. We are very lucky. God blessed us. And we can use the blessings that God gave us to bless these kids that are in need of it. And I just, I can just imagine if we can make this new generation, of kids that instead of teasing each other, making fun of each other, that will help each other, that will guide each other through these tough times. And again, you guys, you guys as pals do not get enough credit. Teachers as well. God is smiling down so hard on y'all. And, please keep on doing what y'all are doing. Y'all are doing something that is so special. and please know that y'all are doing the right thing. You know, I thank you guys for your time, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.
I'll give it up for Myles. I had the honor and pleasure of meeting this great young man roughly 2 years ago. I also officiate UIL basketball. And probably roughly 2 years ago, I heard this one kid just like, yeah, keep going, you can do it. No matter what was going on, no matter if they were up 20 points or down 30, he just kept motivating and kept motivating. That was the first time I saw him. A couple of years later, as I was refereeing a game, I heard the same voice, the same motivation, the same power. I was like, who is this kid? Why is he just so happy? What's going on? And so I went and talked with his father, and his father kind of gave me a background of what was going on. So Myles, what I really want you to dig into right now, if you don't mind, is when you experienced the rough time in your life, you said it was a really hard time and you possibly could not make it. Tell me what was your mindset at that time. Tell me how severe it was and what was your mindset during that time.
Well, you know, as a kid, I didn't really know, you know, but it was very tough. I didn't know how many hours, how many days I had left. So I just had to, you know, live life, and I had to be the best Christian I could be to follow God.
And so I understand that you are literally on your deathbed, not knowing if you would live to see the next day. Is that correct? Okay, so at some point in time when the possibility of death is just evident, where's the turnaround and where did the excitement for life come through and just so much energy come through? What put that in you?
Well, you see, I was just so thankful for the time that God granted me. You know, I mean, even if I had only lived to be, you know, 8 years old, I mean, hey, that's better than being, you know, 2 years or maybe even not even be able to make it out of the womb.
So with that said, when we deal with the people that we deal with, our peers, we don't know what their story is. We don't know what their reason for life is. We don't know why they're going on. But there is a story somewhere in there. And so you each, everyone here has tools, has the availability, has the resources to touch that person and figure out what's happening and how you can help and motivate them in their lives. Okay? So one more time, give it up for my buddy Myles.